Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4s. We are playing with Portugal in the Law Resistance expansion. So let's get started by messing with our navy a bit. I realized I didn't do this at all in the last episode. So let's go ahead and do this now. Get these guys placed. Make sure that they're training up and getting us the needed navy experience. We've got to get that navy experience. Keep building so that we can make use of it to obviously design new ships. A lot of people are telling me like, oh, you need to stop training your troops. You need to stop training your ships. They're already regular experience. I think a lot of people don't know that if you keep training them, which I didn't know this about the Army. I didn't know it applied to the Army too, because I don't think it used to. I might have, maybe it did. But I didn't actually know it applied to the Army, that if you kept training the Army, you'd still get experience. Although I can't say that it's actually worth it, because you don't get a lot of Army experience from training divisions. But with the ships and the planes, you do. So that's why they're training, even though they're at regular experience, because they're not going to get any more experience here. However, they will continue to get experience up here for the Navy experience, which we need that for changing our ship designs, and for we can use it for text too, certain text. So that's the reason why we're doing that, guys. And I assume the Japanese are at war with the Americans now. Yeah, they are at war with the Americans. Now, I wonder if we attack Brazil, if the Americans would actually honor that. You know, there's other things we could do as well. What we could do, one thing we could do, guys, is we could attempt to, let me see what they got here. We could attempt to flip them over to communist, and then maybe they would not join the Allies, and maybe the United States wouldn't honor them, the guarantee. I don't know, that's one option, trying to flip them over to the communists and seeing if that helps out. I don't know. Just trying to find ways that we could attack Portugal without ending up at war with the entire Allies. I don't know if there's actually an option there. Alright, so let's go and bring these guys over here, as well as these ones. We're going to need to build a front here, actually. And just right there. Just have all of them go over there. And these guys will go there as well once they finish up here. And same with them. So we'll just help out, try and get as much war score as possible. And see if we can't get something from this conflict. And they're going to take that for us. And then these guys here need to get their butts over to this front. And we'll have them take the railroads here. Same with them. Send them in. It does look like we should advance there. And then we'll just keep on pushing forward in their territory, help the Japanese win here. And this has the advantage of that Japan gets tied down in China sometimes. I mean, not typically nowadays. They usually win fairly quick. But if they do win in China, that allows them to completely concentrate on the conquest all throughout here. And then they can usually knock Australia out. They can often take Hawaii. And if the Americans are struggling in the Pacific, then that helps us out when we want to attack into South America. So there is that advantage of helping the Japanese out. I mean, it's not a great advantage, but allowing them to concentrate on the war with the Americans will help us out in the long run. We won't send our attack in just yet with these guys because they don't have any organization. Just make sure they're getting a planning bonus while they're sitting there. Another thing that I see frequently brought up in my campaigns is that why even bother trying to get a planning bonus when you manually control divisions? Well, here's the thing, guys. You still get the planning bonus. It's not just for when you click on the little check mark and tell the AI to take control. You get them regardless, the planning bonuses. But there is a negative. I mentioned this in my French series. The negative, of course, is that anytime you attack or move divisions, even if the AI is the one doing it, because you've put them under control, you lose that planning bonus, and you lose the planning bonus much faster if you manually control them. So that's the penalty. We should probably wait until all these divisions are ready, and we can go ahead and bring like so. Could also try and cut divisions off and attack from other Japanese territory if we wanted to. Just such a bummer we're not getting control over any of this, and we can't even ask them because we're not in the same faction. So there's no possibility to ask them for territory. They would actually join our faction if they weren't already in a faction. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, of course they already have their own their own faction, so it's not really a possibility, and there'd be no way to stop them from assuming leadership as well, so that's something to consider. All right, but we might be able to get some other fascist countries. I don't think there's anything left at this point. I think the Axis already have all of them. Yeah, so we can attack from this way. There'd be other options to try and cut them off. Well, cutting them off might be kind of hard. I guess we'll just, at this point, it's just about progressing the front and getting points. So we'll let these guys get over to here. And hopefully we're still getting enough supply through here. It's hard to say. We are taking a bit of attrition, so I don't actually know how that's going. Let's go and attack over this way. Let's get pushing forward. And then these guys, they're going to come over here and then attack up that way. They're already almost there, so I figured we might as well let them finish. Oops. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let them attack that way. All right, we do have a free civilian factory. We just finished building up a civilian factory. Let's see what we would be able to get here. How are we doing on factories? Let's just take a look. All right, so we have, oops, I didn't realize we were not doing anything there. And Germany just declared war on the Soviet Union, so the war's starting there. So the Soviets are about to be conquered, and after that it's just the British and Americans. And then I don't know if, I really hope that the British get knocked out by the Axis. Probably not. Yeah, they're not typically able to do that. Since we're going to be joining the war soon, we're going to need to get our forts and stuff built over here. There's a lot of stuff to get, guys. But let's go ahead and start with another civilian factory because, yeah, let's just do one more civilian factory. And then, because we're actually not going to be able to build that because we're going to go ahead and start working on trying to become spy master here, which means we have to get some stuff here. I got to do it before the Spanish do it, and they might do it before us, and then there'll be no way to avoid that. So we're going to start with, we could go ahead and start with commando training, make sure that they get the commando trait. So maybe we'll do that. We're relying on the diplomatic training for the control trade mission, so that would actually be pretty helpful to get early on here too. I guess we'll start with that diplomatic training. All right, excellent. And they're 82% of assuming control of the faction. All right, oops, I'm gonna go back into this mode here. And I wonder if our commander's getting, he did get some experience, he's getting a little bit. And of course, Germany, as we've stated already, is invading the Soviet Union. So the Soviets are now, the Hungarians haven't joined yet, Romania hasn't either, but yeah, we already know that the Germans are going to win that conflict. They're going to win it very quick too. The Soviets are garbage right now. They need some serious balancing because the Germans win too goddamn quick, man. They stomp all over the Soviets every single campaign. All right, well, let's have these guys help out. Well, we'll just attack here. All right, he's going over there, and then what we're gonna do is have him, we'll have him just support that. All right, so how are we doing on the war score? Still at just 1%. It does say we're at 2% actually, but we're not getting anything from casualties. We only lost 993 dudes. That is it. But we've killed, how many we've killed? 26,000 here. I'm just curious, so we'll look at this real quick. At HOI, we've been fighting 859 there, 11,000 there, and 24,000 there. Wow. Yeah, their divisions are efficient. Can't make any argument there that they're not, except for not winning here, though. We'll have to attack up there. Let's go ahead and send everybody who's looking good organization-wise, just going to attack up there. All right, pushing forward and getting points, man. Again, I just don't expect to have enough to do anything, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try our hardest, guys. So we don't have the oil here anymore. Yeah, damn. All right, well, we can get it from the Americans. Could, of course, stop training our fleets, but man, I feel like we have to train them up. Have to keep them training, man, for the naval experience, so we can make those adjustments. I guess we could stop using them for research, but yeah, let's just get it a little bit higher, guys. Keep the fleets training. Was that to trade for the oil? It's fine. All right, so we've gotten here now. We're just gonna go ahead and push forward there. We'll go ahead and have these guys, we'll let them rest a little bit, and then we'll have them attack here as well. So I'm gonna have these guys support this attack. Send them in. And might have traded for more oil than we needed. I don't know. We'll let it sit and see. We did get a free dockyard, so let's get that assigned. This is the one we had just been building and working on. So we're just continuing to build our destroyers up. And I guess we'll go in and get another one going towards that. See how we're looking here. So we've got another destroyer done. Let's get him joining the training fleet. And then, yeah, maybe we'll just stop like half of them from training. I think the destroyers take less fuel. Let me just double check on that because I don't want to put out misinformation here. Where the hell is the fuel use? It's like 8.0. So I want to say that they take up less fuel than the submarines do. Oh, actually, they're exactly the same, so it doesn't matter. So we'll just keep like one of them training up. I suppose we could do that to save fuel here in a little bit. We'll keep them going a little bit longer. Again, I'm just trying to get the Navy experience up. All right. Continue the attack here. And then we're going to send one of these guys in there now that we've won. And then we're going to want to attack there next. So let's send one of these guys down here. So we gain that mountain province there, and that's another victory point. And just now we're up to 2% of the total war participation. But yeah, this is not going to be enough, man. We have taken 3,000 casualties now. Wow. All right, we just took a lot attacking into those mountains. And that's obviously not going to do anything when it comes to casualties because the Japanese have lost 120,000 total casualties. So that's quite a bit. All right, so they're attacking us now. Now we're on the defense. And I really hope we get something from this, man. If we are doing all this effort and then not going to get anything from it, yeah, this would be devastating, man. Devastating. All right, so just letting our guys sit for a while, get their organization up, get their planning bonuses up, all that kind of good stuff. But attacking to these mountains has been quite costly overall. Let's try we're gonna have to attack again though. Attack here. Well, we could have just waited for them to leave, I suppose. I think one of them was set to leave, but they have more divisions coming. That's gonna be a loss, so might as well stop it. We did get the military police. That should hopefully help us out. We'll take a look at that here in a second. We did finish up our national focus as well. I guess we'll do the research first. So yeah, we got the military police. Let's see what we want to do next. Could go in and get the maintenance companies to help reserve more equipment. See what else we have available to us options-wise. So could go ahead and improve our special forces and get more special forces. And could get the better artillery. That's probably what we should get. Anything to kind of help us out. We could also start continue going down the doctrines as well. That'd be a good option. We currently already have one going towards the naval tech. Could go and get the planes, but we still don't have the company yet for those. And besides, we can't really use the planes anywhere, so it's not. I don't think it's the best option for us. All right, so we know what we're gonna get. We're gonna go and get the artillery. Improved artillery upgrade 1. Okay. So these guys leave. These are the Soviets. They leave in 3 days. We could beat the Chinese division that's there. We gotta wait for those damn Soviets to leave though. Could attack here and maybe get a win. We might as well just wait for our planning bonus to get up. And Japan has declared war on the Dutch East Indies. I would have loved to be able to gain the territory here, guys, especially because we have our own little bit here. But man, that would have brought us into the war with the Allies, and we're just not ready. And I completely forgot about the national focus. Luckily, it does save up, so and nothing had passed. No days had passed, anyways. So we can go and get the extraction bonus here. This is for tungsten and chromium, which we don't actually need either of those right now. But it does let us get down here, which is faster construction speed and less consumer good factories needed. Let's start with... I almost want to just go ahead and get the Colonial Army first. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get the Colonial Army just to get the manpower up, and that'll get us more manpower from China too. So we're going to get that. We can do the war bonds, but I don't think we actually need to do war bonds. We barely have any civilian factories being required right now. I mean, it's okay. Let me take that back. It's 12. Okay, I was thinking we were a little bit better than that. We could do it, but obviously we need to use our political power for other things. Okay. So getting the planning bonus up, just trying to be smart about our attacks. And they're just going to keep getting weaker as well. It looks like there's some type of equipment they're perhaps lacking right now. We could also take a look and see what China has. We should have... Thought we'd have some army intel, but yeah, we don't really have much. I thought we'd have a little bit from fighting them, but yeah, not really. Okay. Not really anything to look at then, in that case. Yeah, it's just such a bummer, man. That it's just kind of gone on, just gone down this way. It's quite unfortunate. We are training up our general, though. He's going to be at level 5 soon. And I still can't attack here. Once these guys leave, we can attack right there, though. They leave in a matter. Oops, I didn't realize I was paused. The United States joined the Allies. I'm surprised they hadn't done that yet. But they've joined now. And we'll just let these guys here leave and then attack that province. Won't be anybody there to stop us. Attack there with the motorized division. And then we'll have to attack them to stop them from reinforcing it unless we can beat them there. 4 days and 19 hours. I assume we'd be able to beat them. Yeah, we could beat them. All right, so let's go ahead and send more divisions up that way. And then let's attack. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and attack, guys. We're going to attack there, and then we're going to go ahead and have 2 of these guys support that attack. All right. Just continue the war effort and see what we can do here. So could go ahead and speed it up a little bit, since you know, we are manually controlling divisions, but you know, obviously this is not this one little area that we're fighting in. Don't really need to sit on speed 3, I suppose. All right, so these type of attacks are great because we don't take many casualties. I just wish you got points for the casualties you caused, man. The Paradox could, you know, fix the system so much if they would just add that one little thing, man. Let us get get points for causing casualties. I don't really feel like that's asking for much. I think it'd be really helpful. So we could attack over this way. This is in the mountains. We really need to start avoiding mountain attacks if we can. We're taking high losses from these. So let's go ahead and have these guys go. We already have somebody going there. We'll go here then. Let's advance, if we can, you know, advance into unoccupied territory. I'll actually send another one over here. He's go right there. All right. Looking good, guys. Advancing where there's nobody to stop us. And again, this gets us those occupation points, those needed occupation points to get that total war participation up. Spain hasn't really got involved yet. They haven't even sent troops over here. But they have some, nope, they have ships here. Okay. So those are there. And they haven't sent the troops. I thought they would send at least some. But I'm not seeing any coming on their way. It'd be helpful to just take war participation from the Japanese. You know, if the Spanish were to come over here and start helping. And that doesn't work, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and have, we already have divisions coming over that way. Send them over here then instead. And they will go up here. Alright. Just go ahead and keep on moving these divisions through here. And yeah, just advance into any territory that's undefended. So we did get the diplomatic training, freed up the civilian factories, but we're going to be getting something else here. So let's go ahead and do, I think we're going to start with, we're going to get commando training next. So that hopefully the first spy we get once we get up to, what is it? Do you need 3 or 5? You need 5. Okay, I didn't realize that. But anyway, we'll get the commando training. That's fine. I want to get it anyway. That commando trade is super helpful. And we actually still do have civilian factories open. Okay, so let's go ahead and build something here. I feel like we need more civilian factories, and we do have the ability to build more territory. So wait a minute, we can actually go ahead and get that last. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that then. We'll start with that. Get that last naval dockyard needed, or maybe not. Looks like we need 2 more naval dockyards. I thought we only needed 1. All right, well, whatever. We'll build there with 80%, and we'll build here. So we'll get the 2 naval dockyards so that we can get the research slot. Is it, are we repairing one? No, that would count that. Man, I thought we had 14. Maybe I miscounted. Maybe they stole one. They took it from us, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and send this guy up here. I don't really need to have like a ton of divisions over here, since I'm not attacking into the mountains. In fact, we only really need 1 to defend any of this territory. And we just want to advance as quickly as we can. We want to stop that guy, but it's going to take him 11 days, so yeah, he's going really slow. And we are taking attrition all throughout here as well, and that's unfortunate, but unavoidable. Unavoidable. And we attacked with this guy, even though he had garbage. He didn't have any experience, but ended up working out, I suppose. Let's go ahead and have one of these guys attack over this way, and 1 go that way, and then 1 stay here. Right, so they're actually attacking us over there. So let the defend and finish that up. Now let's go and take this division, have him go help us out here. All right, so I think we should get there soon. And yeah, that'll result in them attacking us too. And still a lot of unoccupied territory. Let's go here and try and get to their capital. We got the 1940 cruiser hulls knocked out, so I think we're going to start building those guys. I think that would be wise. Obviously, we don't have everything we need for them, but that's okay. We need to get the better guns, so we're going to start with that and improve batteries. So let's just take a look and see how this would look if we wanted to get like a light cruiser design here. If we wanted to do the 1940 cruisers, see what we could build. These are the heavy cruisers. Light cruisers, batteries right here. Here we go. So let's get the anti-air, and we'll just, do we not have? Oh, okay, that's right. We haven't got all the stuff for them yet. So I don't know if we're gonna do fire control systems just yet. We'll see. We'll see how it looks, whether it's gonna be worth it or not. We don't have any secondaries for them, unfortunately. We do have the armor. These guys might not be good enough yet to justify building. We could always wait until we get the better guns. I think their attack is gonna be too damn low. Yeah, we'll just wait a little bit. At least get the attack, because yeah, we don't have the secondaries. We don't have shit for them, man. It's just taking us a while to get through the tech tree there. So we do have unfulfilled import request. Again, we're running into issues here, guys. All right. We can't get steel from the Americans or the British. That's kind of a bummer that we have to trade for this with the Allies, but and why is it saying we don't need? Okay, interesting. All right, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Okay, we needed one. All right, yeah, not entirely sure what was going on there. Whatever. Still at 2%, guys. Despite everything we have done here. It's not being recognized, man. All right, let's go and send more troops over here. Keep on pumping them up here. And let's have, where's this guy going? He's going there. Let's have this guy go here then. We can start them attacking over that way. And actually, are they yeah, they're about to leave. Can we get there before them? Let's take a look here. No, we can't. All right, let's just have him go that way then. He is being attacked as well. So there's the capital. It doesn't look like we'll actually be able to do anything there. These guys are defending themselves. We don't need to defend there. I'll pull this guy out of there. We can bring more divisions up here. We already have a division going over there. When does he get there? 2 days and 5 hours. Could these guys get there sooner? 1 day and 1 hour. Okay, that's how we'll do it then. And have them go there. Now they could attack us and stop us. I guess that's something to consider. And then these guys will go here. So let's have this guy go here as well. Alright, so they're already there. Let's go and grab that victory point. And I don't know exactly how it works with occupation. I want to say it's also, oh damn it, they actually stopped us. They actually got there. Shit. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, that's a shame. But whatever, it is what it is. So we're now here. Let's go ahead and have this guy go. Are they in the conflict? They are in the conflict. I was going to say we might be able to cut those guys off, but that's not going to be an option. I'm just looking for other places for us to advance here. Obviously the Japanese are all advancing this way. This is all rough terrain. It's very difficult to move in, very difficult to get victories in, but nothing to be done about it. Going to get across this river, I suppose. I at least can cut the two countries and or the many countries, cut them in half so they don't have access to Yunnan if we can win here. So we'll try and do that. They're attacking us there, and they are in fact about to cut us off. We get there in 2 days and 0 hours. When do these guys get here? We might need to attack them. God damn it. Yeah, we ended up putting ourselves into a bad position here, actually. So let's go ahead and have these guys move here, and we might actually have to attack across the river because I don't think we're going to get there in time. Yeah, 2 days and 0 hours. When's he get here? 5 days, 17 hours. Yeah, I think we did just put ourselves in a really bad position here. By me trying to push forward very rapidly. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Let's have him take the railroad over there, and then we're just gonna attack with these guys and try and lock him down long enough for the guy to get there. I don't know if he will. We'll have to see. He's defending though. It's gonna be kind of hard to get here. Yeah, this is gonna be rough, guys. All right, and we're taking casualties because of that, so that's not wise. All right, it is what it is, man. Kind of tried to push forward a little bit too quicker, I think, but could go ahead and beat him. Could also try and come back, but I don't want to. I'm not coming back, man. We did get them there in time. All right, awesome. We'll have to see what happens. He doesn't have any organization, so it doesn't mean that that's going to work. So let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and bring these guys here and them here, and then we're going to have them take the railroads over to there now. I'm trying to send him over there. Oh, he might not be able to. Huh. I mean, no available land route. That doesn't make any damn sense. Alright, I'm not entirely sure how what that happened there. Whatever. Alright, so he's already defeated. We're still attacking them here, though. Let's see if we can get there in time. It's gonna be 3 days and 4 hours. These guys are not gonna win there. When do they get to the next province? Can we beat them? Looks like they'll get there like an hour before us. I don't know, we'll get there an hour before them. Never mind. Alright, we'll continue it then. I could also take that province there. Suppose that'd be an option. Maybe we could reconnect them here because we know we're about to lose here. Maybe I should go that way instead. Yeah, we'll go up there. Alright, let's go ahead and go this way now. Just keep on advancing. These guys are going to lose here. I don't think we'll get there in time, unfortunately. What we could do, though, is send one of the guys, instead of having him go that way, what we could do is have whoever's going to get there first. Well, we got 2 days and 3 hours, 1 day and 21 hours. So what we could do is have him attack here instead. And then have, again, this guy here attack there. Alright. See how that ends up going. Let's continue and kind of bringing our troops up. We are taking supply problems. You know, we're taking attrition, I mean. So that's unfortunate. And just kind of pushing forward here, guys. Just taking territory. And these guys are going over here, which we should get there before anybody else does. Just got this weird situation here. I don't know what the Japanese are doing. We did get a division there in time, luckily. I have no idea what the Japanese are doing here, guys. We are actually going to win there. All right, awesome. So they're not going to cut us off. They could cut us off with any other way here, but they're choosing not to. So I guess we're going to grab that province next. I don't even have like a method to the madness here, guys. Let's see how we're doing on our equipment. All right, so probably should put more into artillery and less into infantry equipment. We are pretty stacked on the infantry equipment. I was building it because, well, you know, it doesn't cost anything but steel. But we do need artillery, so let's go and put, oops, my bad, that's not artillery. Let's go and put in 5 times into artillery here. And we do actually have the rubber that we're trading for, so we could build more planes. So let's actually go ahead and do that. And then pull back on the infantry equipment by a considerable amount here. How are we doing on support equipment? We're doing all right, but we are taking losses. All right, so we do need to pull back a bit from, let me see what we're doing on artillery. All right, so let's just pull back a little bit on the infantry equipment then. And then we'll see how things are going. So we don't need as much steel, so that's good. We can go and stop trading with the British for that. And then the aluminum here, we'll have to trade for more. Oops. Okay, excellent. So yeah, we were able to win there, which is good to see. It does suck we have to keep all these troops here, but we got to get a win here to kind of thicken this up. And the Japanese aren't doing anything. Like, they were so adamant on this and messing my shit up over there. But now they're not really doing much. They're advancing a little bit here, but not as much as I'd expect them to at this point. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get there to stop them. Can we beat them there? They get there in 1 day and 15 hours. We get there in 1 day and 1 hour, so we will beat them. Alright, awesome. And these guys are leaving here. We're going to let them leave, and then we're going to try and get over this way. We'll attack them from there. So they're here now. They're about to take that. They get there, probably going to be a while. Yeah, it's going to be a long time. So let's go and move over there. Although this is open, so I'm kind of tempted to go there. It's going to be a long time before they get over here. Let's see how the best way to do this would be. Could cut us off here, so we don't really want... I mean, really, they could cut us off anywhere, but they're bringing Japanese troops up, so this is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and have these guys go here. And then they can then go up that way, and hopefully they'll get there in time. I mean, it's taken so long to get anywhere. All right, this is what we'll do. We'll go here, and he'll go there. All right. So just kind of trying to manage this the best I can. So I'm going to get across here, try and cut those guys off there by taking these provinces here. All right, then hopefully the Japanese do something here, man. I got the assembly line production, so that'll help out in the production needs. So what do we want to get next? All right, did we get everything here? We did get everything here. So good on that front. And still in 1942 here. We're not gonna get these just yet. There's like other needs to fulfill first. I could go ahead and start working on going down the grand battle plan to continue on that path, but I really want to get these damn cruisers built, and we just need so many other things. So this is what we're gonna do. We're building that medium battery. Let's go ahead and go after the secondary batteries then. All right, and we should have the 2 more dockyards soon, so we can get that tech. We're currently working on Colonial Army. I was going to go down this first, but yeah, if we can get the extra tech slot, then of course, we'll go for that. This is now open. Let's go and attack here, and then we'll try and get behind these guys, grab their capital there. We got the defend first, and as you guys may notice, I'm avoiding like attacking anybody for the most part, just letting them attack us. Let's see if we beat this guy. Oh, and I completely forgot about him. He could have been advancing. I think we were worried about them being cut off, though. Oh, yes, that's right. I was trying to get through here and cut the 2 sides off. So we're moving this guy there. He gets there in 1 day and 9 hours. I assume he's going to beat this one. Yeah, 15 days and 2 hours. So it's going to be a while. All right, so these guys are now cut off from supply. Let's have them continue pushing forward here while they'll build up their organization. Going to go this way, and then what we can also do is I don't think these guys are getting a planning bonus, so let's go and make sure that that continues when they're sitting still. All right, so it doesn't look like they're attacking us over there. We got a division about to get there now. All right, so it's just because it's not, it sucks we got to hold all this, but I don't trust the Japanese to do it, even though they have troops there. So we got there before them. They're now attacking. We got our commando training. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get the 3rd one so we can become spy master, and we need 1 more. So let's go ahead and get the passive defense. Should probably have that ticked up a bit, especially since we're not using our spy for it. To take a look at our spy and see how high he's done. He's got it up to 100% now. So that does allow us to, trade for the rubber that we need with the British. And currently it's only at 42. It'll start ticking down if we pull them out, so that's something to consider. I guess we'll just keep them there for now. And let's see how the Germans are doing on their advance. It does look like they have pushed forward a bit, but not that much. Not as much as I would have expected. And it does look like the Soviets are actually pushing. Maybe not. I was going to say I thought they're pushing the Hungarians back. They're not. So yeah, the Soviets are losing territory. Let's see how the Japanese-American conflict's going, see if anything's kind of changed here, if any territories have been taken. I don't know what the Japanese are doing yet, but they're attacking over this way. It looks like they're failing on their attacks on the Philippines. It's not surprising. They typically have a lot of issues getting them defeated. These guys are attempting to leave here. We're going to stop them, but we'll let our organization get up and our planning bonus, and then we'll attack. All right, those guys there defending. Let's make sure we're always attacking. Let's go and grab that province, and then we'll come down here and get this victory point. Let's see how we're looking. Still only, looks like we are kind of at 3%. It says we're at 3% when we hover over it. So, I mean, we're getting there, guys. We're trying. We've lost 4,000 so far, which is really not that bad overall, comparatively. 2 more days, we have to make sure we attack them. And I just wish the Japanese would do more. I have not been impressed with them. We could attack over here. I don't know if we'll be able to win. Let's try. These are our better divisions. No, they would not win. Alright, so that's not an option. It looks like a Japanese division got here. Alright, let's go ahead and attack these guys now. Get them wiped out. And we have one here as well. Looks like they're going to attempt to take territory there. Okay, we'll just get behind them then. These guys are here too. Let's go and push forward that way. Alright. Getting some war contribution, man. Alright, so it's a bummer we weren't able to win there. I'm actually a little bit surprised. They do have several divisions there, though, so I guess it's not that surprising. Let's go ahead and try and get that capital, man. Let's go and take that. Very exposed overall across all of our fronts. It would not be that difficult for them to get us cut off in several areas if they were just smarter. But they're just not making very good decisions, frankly. Let's go and see which way we want to go. I kind of want to get them wiped out, so maybe we'll come down here now. Have our troops come over this way. Just try and get up behind them. It's not, wouldn't be that difficult to do. So let's have them take the railroads on over here. And this is going to split the front, which means we're going to have to, it's going to mess up. As soon as he moves there, it's going to mess our fronts up. And we are facing resistance over here. High levels of resistance, unfortunately. We're trying to get that compliance up. I imagine it's costing us quite a bit. If we were to just take a look at what our occupied territories are costing us, and you can see about the same levels right now for everywhere. But yeah, this is 4.20, so this is costing us a lot. Quite a bit, guys. I'm still waiting on some equipment. As far as manpower goes, it's costing us 19,000 to get the manpower up. So yeah, resistance is causing us issues there. That's a lot of manpower, man. Alright, nothing to be done about it. We got the highest MP, right? Or are we still researching that? Yeah, I think we have it. The highest level MP that we can get. Oops, that is not support companies. Yeah, we have military police too, so nothing else to be done about it. Alright, so just advancing that way. Did we get behind these guys yet? Not quite yet. Let's go ahead and continue pushing forward here, just trying to get territory, guys. Guess we'll go this way and then attack right there. That'd be easier. They could, of course, cut us off. So if we get there, then that would, or get over here, then that would reconnect this. These guys could cut us off too if they so desired, but they're just not reacting to that at all. We can go and attack over that way, I suppose, because it looks like it's going to be a win anyway, so we might as well play a role in that. Try to anyways. Alright, so we are there. That has split the front up. We need to let those guys continue here. Make sure that these guys stay up on this front here. We're going to want them to go too, but they're already moving towards the railroads. So we could go and advance up this way. A lot of territory still to be conquered that way, so I'd prefer to just use them here. And let's go ahead and have these guys get a front line. Let's try and finish this up. So let's attack here next. We'll try and cut those divisions off there. And let's just take a look and see. We're at 3%, so we're moving along, guys. I don't know what we need to get to in order to get territory. Maybe 5%. At 10% for sure. I think if we got up that high, I think for sure we could get a couple states, maybe one state. We own, how many do we own? We own this one. We're considered controlling it. So we have that one. We have this one, that one, so that's 3, 4. So we currently have 4 states, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 states. So we currently control 5 states. So if we wanted to get like 3, if we wanted to get all 3, I think it needed to be at least like 10%. Yeah, probably at least 10% if we wanted to get all 3. Maybe 5% to get one of them. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping, guys. All right, so we're going to get there. And interesting, they declare war on France. So that is going to result in the British attacking them in Africa. We'll also have to see what happens here as well. Spanish are all built up, ready to go, but they're not really doing anything. And they're getting closer and closer to assuming leadership The deployed manpower, I think, is hurting us because we're not deploying any more troops. So that's hurting us. But the factories is going to take them a while to get to that. But that could cause problems too. But yeah, we're building up another civilian factory. We're going to build up the dockyards too. All right. But yeah, they might end up seizing control. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. But yeah, I might not be able to avoid it because they're so much bigger than us. If we can win this war, though, then we would not have to worry about that anymore. I don't think. So these guys are attempting to leave. We don't want that. Let's have these guys. Let's see how we want to do this. Don't want them to leave. So we'll have to go. Might not be able to stop it, though. So the very least we can do is connect these guys through here. It's going to take them a while. 10 days. That's a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to move anywhere, though. So let's go and have these guys come down to here. Go ahead and actually have them take the railroads down there. And we have a decision available. War propaganda. We're not going to do that, though. Alright, so these guys are coming up over here. We're going to want to attack them once they're done here. We're trying to get these guys cut off here. We could also cut off troops there, so maybe we should go there next. They're almost there, though, so might as well let them move. And then let's have them come over here. Oops. Come over here, and then we'll try and attack right there, and then it'll cut off the troops. Oh, well, it won't cut them off because they have the capital there. Never mind. But it'll cut off the rest of them here temporarily. So these guys are coming over this way. Let's go and have them now come over that way. We're going to try and get them wiped out. Try to. We'll see how well that ends up going. And then we'll go ahead and have these guys go this way. Keep on advancing, man. Keep on advancing. Make sure our troops are always moving. Yunnan has capitulated, thanks to us. You're welcome, Japan. I'm sure they won't appreciate it. Let's go ahead and move troops down to here. Try and help out. Well, you know what? These guys can now come up to this front. Oh, well, we have to destroy those guys still. All right, so they'll come over here, and then they'll get them destroyed. We'll have these guys here go down to here then. They're going to come over this way next. Well, we'll go over there. We'll see if we can attack over that way. And then we're going to give them their own front here. And so they'll get to moving down there. All right, so they're going to attack that way. And let me just see how we want to do this. I'm going to see if we can't get... Let's have them take the railroads here, and then we'll have them move there on their own, on foot, and see how that goes. Can we win here? We can. All right, so we'll try and help take the capital there. There actually are troops here to stop us. I was going to attempt to cut these guys off here, but yeah, there's troops there to stop us from doing so. All right. Slowly getting things done, guys. Helping out, getting that war score up, and just trying to get up to at least 5%, at the very least. All right, so let's go and attack over that way now. And this guy's going to move over here to try and stop them, although now they're moving somewhere else. Can we beat them there? No, we can't. What about these guys? When are they going to get there? 6 days and 3 hours? 6 days and 6. So if they attack immediately, then it should stop them and let the motorized get across the river there in time. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I prefer them attacking me here. I mean, it's both mountains, though, and either way we can attack from provinces where there's not rivers, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do there. So they're attacking us here, but we are winning, so we don't need to worry about that. There's not really any way to attack over here. What we can do, though, is come here and try and get that division wiped out. Actually, this guy could probably do that. All right, so he'll attack there, and instead, let's see if we can't win here. All right, so that looks good. Yeah, I think we're going to win in both of these provinces. Awesome. So they're trying to connect up that way. We have to stop that. But I don't think we can, unfortunately. All right, so yeah, just kind of in a bad position there. Not really able to do anything. All right, so just make sure we're continuing attacking everywhere. And let's go this way, I suppose. These guys could easily cut us off if they wanted to, but I don't really know how to fix that. Yeah, we'll just keep on going that way. Just hope we don't get cut off, right? We almost got this wrapped up. That's going to free up a lot of divisions as well. And what is the notification? I thought I heard something. Apparently it's nothing important, though. Well, these guys are done. Well, let's go ahead and get that wrapped up. We'll grab that province. All right, and They keep stopping and moving, so that's stupid on their part. So now we'll get there before them. We're at 4 days. They're at 7 days. So yeah, we're definitely going to get there before them. But we'll keep the attack going because they're cut off from supply, so we'll be able to get them destroyed. And these guys are attacking there. Let's go and have them support that attack. Try and get that wrapped up sooner. They are still moving here, which again would reconnect them. We got to get our organization up. And we need a planning. We should be planning there. Alright, we're attacking over that way, which wasn't really part of the plan. We are winning though, so I guess we'll continue it, but you know what? That's not going to work. Alright, so we'll try and attack them here instead. We should be getting... Perhaps we're not. I don't know. That'll give us a planning bonus at the very least. Alright, so they're attacking over that way. Okay. Looking good, man. We got excavation. We'll have to see if that has impacted our resources at all. And we are done here. Okay. We really need to get this to make our fuel more efficient. That'd be super helpful. And then also we could get rubber as well. So maybe we want to go that route. So let me just see what all of our options are here in 1941. Obviously, we still haven't gotten the planes. But, you know, we can't even build very many planes at this moment. So... I think we will go ahead and do that. Try and make the fuel more efficient. So maybe we don't have to trade as much. Because, yeah, we are trading for a lot of fuel. We could actually trade for a little bit less, though, right now. Let's go and get the fuel storage. And let's see if we can trade for a little bit less fuel. Maybe take that down a bit. Still trying to get that Navy experience built up, guys. All right. So, did we want to attack here now? We might be able to win. We'll give it a couple more hours. And these guys are now cut off. Let's go and move them over here. And then we're going to have... these guys here are just about wrapped up. They're about to cut us off there, so that's a problem. Can we beat them there? We have taken the capital here. Let's see if we can't beat them over there. Yeah, we can. All right, so they'll have to attack us. And then what we're going to want to do is probably come up from this direction here. Can we stretch that out? There we go. So let's go and have these guys join this, and then come on over here. Actually, let's have them take the railroads on over there. And then we'll bring these ones over here to kind of help out. And then I'm going to have to attack them once we get to the latest as possible. 1 day and 14 hours is how we're looking right now. Currently defending there. And I'd like to attack here and see if we can get a win. And we might have to attack across the river. I'd prefer not to, though. And they're about to cut us off. Damn it. Alright, so we're actually going to have to... Well, that's not going to work. Alright, so we'll have to attack here and see if we can't get this done before they get there. So we did take that one province there. So let's see... Maybe we can get there and stop them. 3 days. I think that would be quick enough. Alright, awesome. We'll go ahead and stop them. Alright, so we're getting these guys wiped out. We're going to attack all the way across once they're done. Try and destroy that division. How much time do we have here? Hours. Alright, so let's go and attack. Oh, that's not going to be good enough. Alright, well, I tried. So we got the improved artillery upgrade. Nice passive bonus there for our troops. So let's see what we want to get next, guys. So I'm not entirely sure what's all still available for us. I think we'll probably do... well, we could go ahead and go down the land doctrine now. How are we doing on the ship techs? Could go ahead and get the airplane catapults. So that we can have better... Well, I don't really need to have that. Actually, now that I think about it. We're probably not going to want to locate ships. We're going to want to be hiding from them, more than likely. Still need to get the battleship stuff, but we're going to start working on light cruisers next. So I guess what we'll do is that we'll build the light cruisers in 23 days. As soon as we finish up just having a secondary battery, that'll be good enough. So 23 days we'll build the light cruisers, guys. So for right now, I mean, we could go ahead and get this too, because that would help, and we can actually get that in 27 days. That's pretty damn quick. So maybe we'll go ahead and do that. Right now we're not really using our Navy. I think we're going to actually go ahead and do the land doctrines, in fact. So we very clearly want to work on infiltration. Now remember, we have 3. We counted it early on. We have 3 research bonuses for these, so we want to make sure we get those before we get the last 3. We can go ahead and start working on this one, Infantry Offensive. This is going to give us more breakthrough and organization for our leg infantry, so super useful. Since we are relying mostly on leg infantry. So trying to get this wrapped up here. These guys are going to help out there, and these guys are going to lose here. Alright, so yeah, there's just too many divisions there. Alright, so they're probably going to connect that. I was hoping to destroy those divisions there, but it doesn't look like that's going to be an option. Maybe if I had got somebody here in time, but I didn't because I really thought I'd be able to stop them. But it doesn't look like that's going to be yeah, it's not going to be a win. Alright, so that's a shame. We got these guys here, but they're too low on organization to do anything. Let's go and make sure they get a planning bonus while they wait. These guys have been attacked here, and we're trying to wrap that up. And then, yes, that's right, we're going to stop those guys with them. Alright, so everything's going pretty well. Going good, guys. Losing manpower, lots of manpower being lost. So that's a problem. Might need to go ahead and change up our conscription laws here. So let's go and attack here now. Or maybe we should wait until they attack us with this. They have 4 hours here. So instead, have them go that way. And could probably attack there and keep pushing forward there. Because it looks like that'd be an easy win. Maybe not easy. Is any win really easy? So let them attack us there and exhaust themselves, and then we'll attack them. So we can go and pull these guys out, I suppose. We're doing pretty good on army experience. We could make some more adjustments as well. I think these guys need to be changed up to maintenance. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll change them over to maintenance companies. That'll save us some artillery. We'll require more support equipment and overall more manpower too. So let's go ahead and save that. We'll see how the adjustments look on that front. These guys here could also be changed up. We could give them logistic companies. So that'd be an option. I'm just seeing what all of our choices are here. The Marines aren't great. We still got to improve them. And then, of course, we have the Motor Riders Division, which we're actually fighting with, and he doesn't really have a lot of stuff. So we might want to go and improve him. At least get him field hospitals so he saves us manpower. I think that'd be good. All right, so let's go and save that. And we pulled that artillery from there. So what we could do is go ahead and get the artillery here. And we're going to do motorized artillery. Yeah, let's go and do that. All right, lovely. So we'll see how we're looking on equipment now. Actually, not too bad. Maybe this hasn't adjusted just yet. But yeah, it doesn't look too shabby right now. All right, so these divisions here, if we could just wipe them out. But again, I don't know if this is going to work because, yeah, they're going to, well, they're attacking us now. All right, well, let's go and go this way then. I'm fine with that. No, we didn't get the control where they retreated to. All right, so about to get those guys wiped out. And we can advance here. Oops, whoa. Let's go and advance here then, since they're not attacking us any longer. And these guys are completely cut off from supply now. Where's their current capital? It's right there now. Okay. So we are attacking over that way, and then just letting them exhaust themselves there, and then we'll attack them. We got the Colonial Army. That's going to generate more manpower for us. So we actually can get the limited self-rule. That'll get us political power. That does free them all. I don't know what advantage that would really give us. I mean, yeah, it doesn't even look like they're puppets. Let me just see. Yeah, I think that's just decolonization. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Do we have the Dockyard yet? We do not. How are we doing on building that? We're getting them, but not quite there yet. So we can't get the Naval Research Institute just yet, but soon, very soon, guys. We could also pull back on our oil. We're doing pretty good on oil. Could go ahead and get another military factory. Oh, yes, that's right. We're supposed to be working on trying to get these resources here, aren't we? All right, so that's what we'll do. Let's go and get the infrastructure in Angola, because that's required in order to keep moving down here. So, yeah, let's go and get that one. And that does get us some stuff, but nothing that's like immediately helpful. Just infrastructure and somebody asked about building infrastructure in Angola since they have rubber there. But you could never, even if you built it all the way up, you could get one rubber if you built it all the way up. So it's not really all that useful to do unless if the national focuses get it up high enough, maybe we'll do it. But yeah, it's one rubber, man. It's not that helpful. All right, so we don't have a lot of time left in the episode. A minute or two. We are winning there. Let's see we finish that up. Let's see who gets there first, and that'll be the one who attacks. He's going to get there first, so let's have this guy come up this way instead. These guys can't stop us because we're not at war with the Allies, so that's an advantage for us. I'd love to be able to get here in time. Let's go and see if we can. Get them on the railroads, get them over there. I don't know if they're actually attacking that way. Still trying to win here, but not having much luck. We also never gave them a planning bonus. Well, actually, we are winning. Okay, we'll keep it going then. Okay, and then those guys will probably attack up that way. And yeah, I'm not going to attack here just yet. Let's get them a little bit. Well, maybe if we can win. We can't win, so yeah, we'll just keep keep the Japanese attacking for now. Oh yes, we can now attack these guys. And then we're going to bring them over here and help that attack out. Let's see how we're doing on participation. We're at 5%, guys. We are at the 5%, and with that, I think would be a fantastic place to end the episode. So maybe, guys, it's the way the peace trees work is kind of odd, so it's impossible to say if that'll be enough to get a state. Again, I think to really guarantee that we get at least 1 or 2 states, we need to be at like 8 to 10%. And then maybe even with 10%, maybe we can get 3. I don't know. I don't think we're able to get all 5 of the states that we have here, which would be nice, but I don't think it's going to be possible. But that's okay. Some of them aren't as great. Like this one's not, and there's no resources here. There are, of course, a lot of manpower there, but not as much as in the other states. So we would prioritize getting these 3 for their high manpower and their resources. So we'll see what we can get in the peace treaty. I just hope we don't get screwed and we don't get anything after everything we've invested into there. Here's the current casualty rates. I mean, we've only lost 6,000, but that's a lot of manpower for us. So yeah, we've taken 6,000 casualties. The Japanese have taken 826,000. We're not getting any points on casualties because of how high the overall casualties are. What we've done though, 26,000 casualties here. Remember, we've only lost 6,000. 26,000 casualties here that we've caused. Only 138 dudes there. 2.5 thousand here. 15,000 there. 14,000, almost 15,000 there. 11,000 there. And 78,000 there. So our armies have been incredibly efficient, guys. We've done quite well in the conflict overall. I just realized just how low our stability is. Good God, it is bad. I mean, once the war in China is over, it'll go back up to 50%. But man, that is really bad, guys. That is impacting us quite a bit. Yeah, that's a real shame, but there's not anything we've done about it. We already have the guy giving us the stability, and we don't have the ability to do the workers one because of the fact that we're fascist. So we can't tick it up that way. So I don't know if there's any other way to do it to get any stability. You could do the raids, but they don't have high enough support. That'll give you a little bit, but that's not even very much. It's probably not worth it for that purpose. So yeah, there's not anything we do about the stability. It's just gonna have to be low, guys. But yeah, I do hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I had fun, even if I am kind of salty about the fact that we're probably not gonna get anything, or we're not gonna get much, not as much as we deserve, frankly, as much as we has helped the Japanese out. But if you did enjoy the episode, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you on the next one, and thanks for watching, guys.